I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm.
Don't mess anything
I suppose
up
it's
while
the
you're here.
least I can do for you.
Okay. Well, that was largely unexpected. Yeah, so this is BelGeode, and we are in Skyrim. Not just any Skyrim. We're in Skyrim VR. Ooh. So I've added like all of my favorite mods,
Have you
including
spoken to
my
Faster?
3 ladies.
No, I'll tell you, Wilhelm.
Oh,
If I
good
could
lord.
sweep her away from
You know
here
what? Let's go
tomorrow,
outside
I'd
and
do
do this
it.
intro.
But
Come on,
Klimek still
girls.
has
Let's go.
so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine.
Good grief. We're in Ivarstead, by the way.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
All right, so welcome to Ivarstead. We are going to hang out here, and I will discuss what we are doing. Oh, come on, dude. No, you don't need to come up here. You're just going to try and talk to me, and I'm not feeling very sociable today, so go the hell away. All right, so this is Tannia. Hi, Tannia. Tannia Shrike. She is my rogue. She double wields swords, sometimes axes, but mostly swords. That's her main thing. And she's sassy and likes sausages. Don't ask. She's probably going to ask me for sausage at some point in time. Get your minds out of the gutter. And then we have Ghita. Ghita is my ranger. So her primary instrument of destruction is, of course, the bow and arrow. And she also has a sword in case things get a little too close for comfort. And then behind Ghita, we have Allie, or Allyanis. Allyanis is, of course, her full name. Allyanis Shrike. She goes by Allie. So Allie
Gods, it's
is my
true,
mage.
isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
Do you mind, sir? Anyway, Allie's my mage. She dual wields fire magic, primarily, but she also has a sword, so she can do what I do, which is spell sword. And basically, you have like magic in one hand, weapon in the other hand. So she's good at that. She's also extra. She's always freaking extra, as you can see by her getup there. Now, all 3 girls are wearing what's known as the Terra armors, T-E-R-A. Terra is an MMORPG that I believe still does exist. I used to play it
Watch
for
the
a while.
skies, traveler.
Don't you tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Anyway, Terra is an MMORPG, and it does have some rather outlandish costumes, as you can plainly see here. And somebody had the brilliant idea of importing all of the various Terra costumes into Skyrim armor. Of course, it's just pure cheesecake. You know, it's got default armor values for light armor, and of course, it can improve over time as your armor smithing skill gets a little bit better. But yeah, the whole point of it, cheesecake. So yeah, this is why the girls are wearing Terra armor. And I, even though you can't really see my body here, I am actually wearing Witcher garb, which they call that Night Ranger armor. That's at least the mod for it is called Night Ranger armor.
You'd be a
Dude,
lot
get out my
warmer
way.
and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Then go drink some mead. Oh my god, these
Word of
people
advice,
cannot stop
don't
talking.
buy discounted
I'll need
armor.
to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me.
I have to wonder.
Allie, why are
What
you
does the
so
Dragonbord do
bougie?
once he's been summoned by the Greybeards?
Well, we'll find out in a moment, because that's the whole point of this video, guy. With Allie insulting these people, calling them dirty, and freaking Tannia giving me advice about discount armor. Dang. What the heck is going on here?
They say Paladin Morthal has studied vampires,
Not
Draugr,
today.
and all manner
I'm
of
just not
animals.
ready to make the climb to Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some surprise?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but
What?
the road's getting dangerous.
What delivery? What are you talking about? Don't go anywhere.
Way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery
What type of deliveries do you
mostly
make?
food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time.
Okay.
The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I'm kind of like them. We're all hermits, after all. And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food.
Oh, okay.
Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Hmm. So, let me guess. You probably want me to do it, huh?
Really? Well, that would be kind of you.
It would.
Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
All right. Consider it done, buddy. Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with.
Hmm.
Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you.
Of course not. I'm
Other than that,
Dragonborn.
Watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much, sir.
Be careful up there.
Oh, I shall. I shall.
Few can resist my charms. Even
I'm not
fewer
sure
are
that
worthy
it's
of
news,
them.
but lately it seems
Oh,
like
dear
every
Lord.
person
Allie,
is
can you
trying
please
to
tell your
find out
sisters
what
to hush? We're trying to do a video here. That's all I want. I just want to do a nice video just to kind of show off Skyrim VR. And this is going on. Ladies, if you're done, are we ready? Can we go now? Okay. So, Skyrim VR. Of course, Skyrim is pretty old now. I think it's what? 10 years old? Almost? Something along those lines. I think it came out back in 2000... What was it? 2011? I don't even remember. What year is it anymore? 2021. Dang. And Skyrim VR has actually been out for a few years now.
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Yorland Greymane.
And this matters to me how, Allie? You may be wondering why the girls are very chatty. So I have a mod called Follower Commentary Overhaul, which has thousands of lines that were ever recorded for every Skyrim character or archetype. And it basically just inserts them randomly. Now I have their thing set to about 20% of the time they talk. That 20% is seeming awfully often. All right, let's read the tablet. You probably know all of this stuff before. I'm just going to go through them anyway. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Woohoo. All right, there we go. So this is pretty much going to be the entire video, is me going up to High Hrothgar to go meet up with my good old hermit buddies, the Greybeards. And I'm carrying the Redheads with me. So let's go, girls. I figure this is probably a good way to test Skyrim VR. It's a controlled mission. We're only going to stay in this one area. Don't really have to go too many places. We may get into combat. Well, actually, there's no may about it. We will get into combat. And you can see how the girls work fluidly together. Like right there. Chop, chop. Whoa! Okay, so that fireball from hell, that would have been Allie. Tannia, you didn't even get a chance to zap him with your swords, did you? Holy crap. At least I got one good hit in. I'm also using a mod called VRIK, which is, of course, how I can see my body. I'm obviously holding the touch controllers and moving them around. So that's kind of cool that I can do that. All right, weapons away, girls. The only downside to using the touch controllers like this is I tend to keep my hands on the office chair. So as you can see, my hands are like this. So imagine yourself walking around with your hands always sticking forward. That's basically what we're looking at here. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So if I do sneeze, I will probably mute the audio for that brief moment. So that way it doesn't come through the video. But I figure I'll give you some warning on that ahead of time. Now, I of course do have, I think it's an ENB going. I don't remember the one that I have, but it's one specifically geared towards VR to add a little bit more saturation to the image that we're seeing in VR and, kind of brighten things up. But it also has the effect of darkening nights, which, let me tell you, unless you've got a torch or something, is absolutely freaking terrifying in VR. You literally cannot see anything, so naturally being inside of caves makes it fun.
Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares.
Tannia, did you have to bump me? I swear, you are always up my ass, girl. And next time we go to Whiterun, we'll go talk to those Khajiit. But for now, you just commit that to the back of your memory there, Allie. Okay, Tannia, I'm ready. Let's go. Sheesh. I swear, she is like babysitting a 5-year-old. Gets into everything. Oh, who is this now? Who are you? You better be friendly. Or you could just keep walking, that's fine. Hey, don't touch Allie. Son, you almost got capped. Or more to the point, zapped. You tell him, Ghita. Ah, here's another one of these things. All right, we're going to read this real quick. Allie, quit complaining. Emblem 2. Men were born and spread all over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. If you ask me, we're still weak. Tannia, really? I know you love me, but can I have a little bit of personal space here? Just a little. That's all I'm asking here. Are we boring you, Ghita? Sheesh. All right, let's continue on. As Allie says, ever onwards. Alright, we're about due to get attacked by something. I don't remember where all the enemy spawns are on this, or exactly what spawns on this. It's been a while since I've been up here, but I'm sure we'll find out momentarily as the weather changes. Just feeling like we're long overdue for being attacked here. Aha! I see a red dot. Unlimited power! And there he goes. Well, I guess I won't be getting your hide today. Okay. Well, that was entertaining. Thank you, Tannia, for the backup on that one. Good thing you're always up my ass.
I'll play my part.
I know you do, Allie. I appreciate it. I really do. So yeah, I'm finding that, at least for this playthrough of Skyrim, I'm really liking the lightning. Normally, I will do what Allie does, which is have fireball in one hand and a sword in the other. Or, in lieu of that, what I could also do is just do a bow and arrow thing like what Ghita is doing. However, I've discovered that I can't aim worth a crap in VR. I don't know if it's because of how aiming is done in VR. Like, you have to physically hold it there. And unfortunately, I don't know, I guess I just haven't figured it out. Either that or the lighting in my room is not that great, so the tracking is not that great. So when I'm like holding a bow and trying to get it in place, and I literally have the one touch controller right in front of my face, yeah, it doesn't quite work as well for me. But I do find that Spell Sword works fine, so that's why we're using that. Oh my god, I swear, if you mention that dude from Morthal again one more time, no sausage for you. I'm telling you, Tannia is obsessed with sausages. I'm really surprised she hasn't asked for one right now. And like I said, keep your minds out of the gutter. Alright, goat, you do your thing. Finally, another one of these things that I can read. I'm going to put away my weapons for now. And the girls, of course, will sheathe theirs. I want to take their flower there. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. That seems like a metaphor for life there. Oh, hi. I didn't realize I had an audience. Okay, moving on. Whoa, whoa. Holy crap. Ghita and I just basically stood there. Allie and Tannia took the brunt of that. I'm not gonna lie, Tannia, that was pretty freaking impressive. Dang, girl. Earning your paycheck today. Thank you for the pelt. Although I know they must all be really, really cold right now, considering what's going on with the weather and, well, what you're all wearing. But hey, fantasy armor.
I like to think I've aged well.
I'm sure you have, Ghita. Alright, moving on. I'm going to walk up this side because I also noticed going up the stairs is a little tricky in VR. Going down the stairs is not a problem. Going up the stairs, I sometimes get stuck. I have no idea why. Locomotion in Skyrim VR is, of course, pretty cool. However, this is one of the only VR games where I do occasionally get motion sickness. Yeah, I know, shocking, right? All I ever do is play flight sims, and I never get motion sickness in flight sims. But something about Skyrim VR, in particular turning around in Skyrim VR, is what seems to trigger it. Like, I can only play for maybe about a half hour at a time, or, you know, that sort of thing. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Wait, is this the path? I guess it is. He did say it was snow-covered, didn't he? Alright, let's stop and have a Kodak moment here. I have no idea if that's a mountain peak or a tower on top of a mountain.
I'm always glad to help a friend if I can.
I'm glad to hear that, Tannia. I'm glad to help you too. You're my best friend. Well, all three of you are. Alright, moving on. That was a precious moment. According to my little compass HUD thingy, there's a Stormcloak camp nearby. I'm sure it's probably down the side of the hill. So, I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're going to stick to the path and look for more of those emblems to read. Ah, speaking of which, there's another one, and there's a lady down there. Nice. Didn't think anybody else was up here. Except for goats. Hi there, lady. What's
Keep
up?
an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to HearthFires.
Oh, trust me, we've run into a few. Alright, let's read this. Emblem 4. Kind called upon Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue.
Yes?
Oh, that just sounds weird. What do you mean, yes? I was reading for the audience. Do you have a problem with that? You have no idea what the hell I'm saying, do you?
Yeah?
Okay. See you later, crazy lady. Alright, continuing on, we should be getting near the top, I guess. I don't know. There's like 7,000 steps to this thing. Anyway, I started talking about locomotion. So, with Skyrim, your locomotion is on your thumbsticks on the touch controller. And I have the feeling I should pull out my weapons. Girls, you with me? You're with me. Okay, cool. So there's two ways you can do it. You could either have the touch controller move you forward or sideways or back, or you can do what they call teleporting, which is basically hold down the touch controller, pick a spot, and when you let it go, you jump there. Personally, I hate the jumping teleporty thingy. I much rather be able to just move by moving the controller, similar to how you would on an Xbox or something like that. I think it's more natural. But in VR, turning around can become an issue because I guess the lateral movement of your screen kind of messes with your eyes a little. And they try to minimize that. I don't know if you can see it, but there is where it kind of gets into a tunnel vision thing. That's supposed to help with it when it gets into that tunnel vision. I just don't like the tunnel vision. So I'm kind of gimping myself in a way. Alright, ladies, I got a bad feeling about this area. let's go stealth. Except for Allie. Oh, you decided to join us. Okay, let's go. Now I'm also using a mod that modifies my human movement. So when we're walking, we end up walking a little faster than the typical Skyrim character, but it's more natural. It's like walking at a brisk pace. When you're sneaking, it slows you down incredibly, which of course helps out a lot in VR, preventing you from getting like motion sickness and so on. See? Dead goat. That's a bad sign right there. Come out wherever you are. I know you're around there somewhere. Almost want to say there should be a troll or an ice spirit or something around here. Nothing's coming up on the radar though. Like most people who use Skyrim, or still use Skyrim these days, mods. Really, Skyrim is best experienced with mods. Of course, I've had all kinds of issues with mods, both over the years and recently with this. I think I've found a pretty good combination that will allow me to play this thing without having to worry too much about like crashes to desktop or freezing or anything like that. But I guess this video will really be the proof of that. All right, girls. You know what to do. Watch my back. I'm going to read this thing behind us here. This is what, number 4? Oh, number 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. All right. Well, this story's getting better and better. Okay. We're going this way, ladies. I still have a funny feeling that we're about to get attacked, but I don't know by what. So I'm going to stick in stealth mode here for a moment. I find that it is easier, at least for me, to move around in stealth in VR. And of course, if there's enemies nearby, you increase your stealth skill, which helps you level up. So I'm finding that leveling up in Skyrim is a little easier. This is probably the 3rd or maybe 4th playthrough that I've done in VR, and I haven't played through the entire thing. I've just done like side quests and so on. But I'm back on the main quest, obviously. I mean, we're going up to High Hrothgar. So naturally, my leveling is a little low right now in this playthrough because I've had to basically start over again. But it's been quick going, if that makes any sense. I've actually been able to level up relatively easily. Haven't used any cheats or anything like that, just going through the system. The only major cheat that I do use is the mod known as Lockpick Pro, because let's face it, I absolutely hate the lockpicking mechanism in this game. So typically, I will gladly run that mod and gladly admit that I cheat that, because I just want your loot. Don't care about anything else. Alright, I know we've got to be getting closer. I want to say we're almost there. Man, look at that view though. That is really cool, seeing that in VR, all the snow drifting uphill and all that. That's really neat. It is absolutely gorgeous, as you can imagine, at sunset and at night when you can see like the aurora borealis and the moons and all of that. And really? Were you getting ready to stab me or something? What's going on here, Allie? I thought you loved me. Weapons away. I don't trust you. I don't. You got them crazy eyes going on right now here, Allie, and I'm not feeling too comfortable about this. I'm just saying. I still love you, but I'm just saying. All right, can we go now? You're starting to distract me. Okay, so ever onwards. All right, this should be what, 6? I can't even count anymore. Yep, emblem 6. With roaring tongues the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Okay.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to dispute you on that one, Tannia. I imagine it would be rough, especially when your group leader has you running around on frigid mountains in barely any clothing. Yeah, it's kind of rough. I mean, I could put you back in the original armor that I had you in, but I don't think you're going to like that either. I had her in Forsworn armor, which is just as bad, if not worse. At least she didn't have one entire leg exposed. Oftentimes what I do, or at least what I used to do...
There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun.
Oh,
Seems
dear
they've been
Lord.
traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares.
Tannia, why are you talking to me about the damn Khajiit? I don't care about the Khajiit. When we get back to Whiterun, we'll talk to them, same like I told Allie before. Now, can we drop the Khajiit, please? Wait, is that another thing? Ah, that's another thing. See? If she hadn't have stopped me, I would have missed that. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jürgen Windcord began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Wait, how does that tie into the last one? Oh, now it's your turn? Why are you all always up my butt? That's not how this works here. I'm just saying. I'm not into that whole pegging thing, so personal space, please. I love you, though. I do love you. All right, I'm gonna just head this way. Hi, Tannia. Okay. Whew. Awkward. But yeah, if you've been thinking about getting Skyrim VR, if you played Skyrim, you know, the original, whether it be on console or on PC or whatnot, Skyrim VR is actually a really good rendition of it. Of course, there are some mods that are going to be, in my opinion, required for the experience. You know, just to get the most out of it. But, of course, nothing is really ever required. You could play it vanilla and it'll be just as fine. Alright, let's read this one. Emblem 8. Jürgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jürgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Alright, nice.
I like
Hi.
to think I've aged well.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, let's go. Gotta remember to dump that stuff off in the treasure chest there. I don't remember if I have to physically search for it in my inventory and dump it off, or if just opening it is enough. I guess we'll find out momentarily. What is that up there? Is that a bush? I think it's a bush. Hey, look it. We're almost there. I love it. I love it. That was nice and quick. There's a statue of Talos. And the last one of these thingamabobs, I assume. Alright, let's read this one. I can't read it because I'm out of range. Emblem 9. Wow, it got all black. Whew. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim. Stripling, then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. You gotta say it like how they say it. Tannia, what are you doing? Electric slide? Please don't do that. That's very disconcerting. Alright, ladies, we are here. This is where we are camping out for the night, and this is pretty much where we are going to end our video. Oh, wait, no, there's one more of them things to read. Well, let's make a detour to the right here. High Hrothgar discovered. Emblem 10. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Wow, what just happened there? I totally missed what message popped up. That's the other thing. Your messages that you're used to seeing on screen, they pop up like in a corner off to the side. It's easy to miss them in VR if you're not paying attention. Okay, you ready, girls? Let's go. Here is the treasure thingy. And yes, it looks like I do have to locate whatever the hell it is I need to put in here. They wouldn't have put it under food. Maybe it is under this. Climax supplies. Yeah, that's the only thing that's here that I did not have before. So we're going to put that in there. Completed. Bring supplies to High Hrothgar. Return to Climax. Okay, well, we will do that later. All right, ladies. You ready to meet the hermits of all hermitdom? I know I am. I'm also ready to get out of this cold weather. I'm sure you all are. I will say that about my girls. They don't complain about it. I stand corrected. Allie will complain about it because she's bougie. Wow. Okay, I know it just auto-saved, but I'm going to actually do a regular save. And there they are. There's the Greybeards. Okay. Ladies, I need all three of you on your absolute best behavior. No shenanigans. Tannia, do not ask them for sausages. Hi. BelGeode, here to see you. One of y'all summoned me. Hi.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment.
That's me.
In the turning of the age.
I am answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift.
Okay.
Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Let us what? Do you hear this, dude?
Strike us with the power of your voice.
All right, buddy, you asked for it. Voos! Is that good enough?
Dragonborn, it is you.
Okay.
Welcome to High Hrothgar.
See, told you, no problem.
I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards.
And I'm the Lorax.
Tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Because you asked me to.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar.
Okay.
We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
And what is my destiny? Oh, this is going to be some Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker stuff, isn't it?
That is for you to discover.
Oh,
we
okay.
can show you the way, but not your destination.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, well, let's see. What else? I want to find out what it means to be the Dragonborn for the 500th time.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
Wait, I'm not the only Dragonborn? I thought I had the monopoly on this.
You are not the first.
Oh.
There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know.
Oh.
You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
All right. Well, I really want to tell you that I absolutely love your beard. It kind of looks like mine, so I appreciate that. And actually, if you could see my character, I have pretty much the same beard that I do in real life. You know what that looks like. All right. Who are you? What is this place? You know what? I don't need to know that because I already know where I am. Okay, girls. We are going to call it quits really, really soon, but I do want to tell them I am ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn.
Good.
You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you?
What in the hell is going on here?
Remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps
What was the red thing?
towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout.
Okay.
Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
Okay.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power.
Hmm.
All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger.
Nice.
Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue.
Got it.
Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
What am I supposed to do with that? Ghita! Stop that! You almost gave me a jump scare. Okay. I learned it. Now what?
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice.
I was going to say this music.
Shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Ah, cool. So I'm just like sucking his life force out here. As Ghita looks at me perplexed.
You can master your new thum.
Okay, so now what?
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Okay. Where are the targets? Oh. Ghita, you may want to move, because this could get dangerous. Sorry, buddy.
Well done. Again.
Sorry, buddy. You are in the wrong spot there.
Once more.
All right. That poor guy. Okay, I'm going to go like right here. Girls, do not step in my way, okay? Here we go. That poor guy.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonbord.
Why, thank you. All right, what now?
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
Okay. I will in a moment. But first, we're going to kind of chill somewhere because we've had a very long walk and the girls are tired and they want to kind of chill back here somewhere. So that way I can end this technically little test video thingy. So there we go. We can see all 3 girls. And yeah, really cool. So just to remind you, this is Allie. That is Tannia.
To help a friend if I can.
Tanya's always glad to help a friend, provided you provide them or provide her with sausages. And there's Ghita back there. So that will do for right now. Just kind of a quick look at Skyrim VR. It is the exact same Skyrim that you know and love, including all the DLC, all the add-ons and whatnot. And of course, the mods, a lot of them have been updated for the VR version of Skyrim, so there is that. But yeah, it is really cool. Really fun to do in VR. It's like playing the game all over again with a fresh set of eyes, and especially if you've got completely modified companions. And of course, those of you who remember the old Skyrim video series that I did, you'll know that Tannia, Ghita, and Allie go way back as far as I'm concerned. Each of them were actual characters that I used to play, and then I figured out how to turn them into NPCs for my main character. And I'm so glad I did that because it makes life so much easier than walking around with Lydia bitching about being my pack mule. All right, but that'll do it for me. So thank you for watching. This has been BelGeode. We've been in Skyrim VR. Girls, any final words you want to say? Ghita is so not impressed. Okay. All right, I'll take that as a no. So if you enjoy what you've seen, please feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It's debatable as to whether or not I'll do any more Skyrim VR, but you can rest assured if you haven't seen me for a little while doing any flight simming, I'm probably in this or I'm in Black Desert, just having fun with my girls. Alrighty, folks. That'll do it. Ciao.